Yeah, Jarvis has been out the past couple of days. Got a little banged up, but so he hadn't been able to get many reps. But man, I'm pleased with those guys. They're all three, Keith, Jay, and Easy E. I will say I'm super proud of him because he had the furthest to go from where he was in the spring, and man, he just looks like the game has really slowed down for him. So I'm proud of him. He's just not making as many mistakes. He's playing faster because he's more confident in what he's doing. And then Keith is, I just kind of put him in his own category because he's just different. But, he just makes plays. He makes plays, and he's a tough kid. He's more athletic than you think. And he's strong as an ox. And his confidence is really, really high. And then, Jay Haynes is you just notice him every day. You notice him every single day. So it's been good to see him, out there. And I'd say the same thing. He flashed last year. There was things I saw last year that we all saw that you went, okay, to the point that we were going to play him. And then, he was out. And then he wasn't able to go in the spring. So it's been encouraging to kind of see what I thought I saw last year. You start to doubt yourself. Well, you don't see a guy for a while, and so it's been encouraging to see exactly what I thought I saw. But I'd say the same thing about him is as Easy. He just looks more confident. He just looks more sure of himself. So it's good. It's a good group. Maffa's leading the way. It'll be fun to watch him compete all through camp. It'll get fun once we start doing some live work, and we'll see how it all shakes out.
Coach, when you mention that closeness of the team, and it seems like kind of a thing that you would understand, well, it's more important to have a close team, but where do you see that showing up in the differences that makes in winning and losing football games to have a close team like that?
Well, I mean, when talent meets talent, it's got to be more, right? Those are the things that make a difference when talent meets talent. Sometimes you can just be better than somebody, but when talent meets talent, it's going to take a little bit more, and that's how it's just that simple. You got to be yoked together. The Bible talks about it too. Two can accomplish more than twice as much as one. We've won here because 2 + 2 = 8. That's how we've won. Where they always say team beats talent when talent isn't team. I don't know who said that, but this is true. It's a very true statement. I mean, when you have a group of guys who love each other, do football life together, grind, bump, sweat, eat, train, lift, run. When you do all that together, man, you get close. I mean, when you really truly care, you can go and give a little bit more, and that's what it takes. Like I said, when you get to, I mean, especially with a team like we're going to open up with, it's the best team in the country. So they'll have as much talent as anybody in the nation. Not going to show up and out-talent Georgia, that's for sure.
How's Walker Parks holding up?
He's good. So far, so good. I think he's still gaining his confidence now that we've put the pads on, and now he's really having to truly anchor with this pass protection, and now it's force on force, collisions, contact, all that stuff. So I think he'll just continue to gain some confidence. So this will be a big week for him because it's been a while since he's played football, and again, he's got to gain that confidence and that trust. And again, you just got to go do it. I mean, you got to go practice every day like it's a game. Just it's the only way you could be prepared when the game comes. It can't be different on game day. Can't be different. You gotta prepare yourself in practice, and that's what he's in the process of doing. So tomorrow again, another big full day, full pads, full speed pass rush, full speed inside, some live work. You gain your confidence from doing so. I think if he can continue to battle and compete and hold up, then I think his confidence will continue to be where it needs it to be.
What level of consistency have you seen from the kickers, Gunn and Boucher?
Yeah, I'd say Hoosier's a little bit ahead right now. They kind of go back and forth. Robert was up first couple of days, and then we're just whoever's up after each practice, that's who goes out there first. So they're just kind of competing. They were kind of right there together, and then I think Hoosier finished. I think Hoosier went out there first today, and I think he finished first today. So we'll see how it is. We're going to let them compete, and we'll let it all work itself out. But both of them battling hard. But I think Hoosier. I think he ran out there first today, and I think he finished the day still in first. So I think one was 3 for 3, the other was 2 for 3, and so we'll let them keep battling.
How has Khalil Barnes have looked from his freshman year going into his sophomore season? How has he kind of evolved as a player?
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's just very confident. Very conscientious. That's why he was a great player last year, because just how he prepares. So he's just one of them. He's one of those young guys that really handles himself like a pro. He just about his business all the time. Prepares, shows up to practice with the right mindset and spirit. That's just kind of who he is day in and day out. Not that he's perfect or anything like that, but that's just how he handles his business. And we got several guys, especially in that young group, that I would put in that category.
Anybody else for Coach?
Punt return, kick return, a few options. Who were you thinking about there? Who stood out? Anybody new? Maybe who hasn't done it before?
We're looking at all of our guys. The usual suspects. On punt return that you'd think, but we're looking at some of these young guys, and but not made any decisions yet. We're just kind of evaluating all of them.
Coach, have you been watching any of the Olympics? And if so, do you have a favorite event or moment from the Olympics so far?
Men's soccer. That's all I watched. I wanted to watch basketball today. Wasn't it earlier today? I didn't get to see a single minute. Did we win?
Yeah.
Good. All right. I didn't get to see I like to watch the basketball, but I didn't. Heck, I forgot about it till right now. But the only thing I've watched is soccer. I watched Tanner. I watched them. I'm really proud of him and how he performed and how the team competed. I mean, they went a long way for the first time in a long time, so that was cool. I've used a couple clips. I used that clip on the 100-meter. Because it's one of the things we talk about all the time. It's not just effort. It's effort with technique. You're talking about 0.005 thousandths between winning a gold medal and not. Well, that's the margin for difference in, winning some football games too. It's inches. It's milliseconds. It's a false step versus a good stance and start. It's a punt getting blocked because you step under, as opposed to taking the proper footwork and losing ground to gain ground to get your block. It's that small. So that I've had a couple things to teach off of, but I mean, we're in camp, so we're here all day, every day. Go home, go to bed, rinse and repeat. Let's go again. That's kind of where we are right now.
I know it's been a while now, but what's it like to have Jeff Scott so nearby in Clemson but not in the building?
Is it light?
Yeah.
He lives 2 doors down from me, so it's fine. He's loves what he's doing. He's having a ball. Anybody looking to build a house on Lake Kiowee, call Jeff Scott. He's your man. He's ready to roll. You owe me for that, Jeff. Yeah, he's doing great, man. He's having a ball, and he's got a lot going on. And he's coaching his kids, and but yeah, see him, and he was out of practice the other day. I got a chance to see him a little bit, but yeah, he's 2 doors down from me.
He was on the radio last week, I guess.
I don't know.
He said that the morning after the Tyler from Spartanburg ran, that you texted him at like 7:30 and said, "How's the home building business?"
I don't know if I can affirm or deny that. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of state of mind I was in. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's lying or telling the truth. He'll make up some lies on you, and he's a funny guy named Scott, so they got some jokes. So I don't know.
Anybody
I know how to build, though. I can do that. I'm a good builder.
It's not you to not remember anything.
I know. It's selective amnesia.
You mentioned one of the practice, your team had one of the practices that you didn't really like. I guess what kind of went wrong in that practice where you felt like the effort should have been greater? Or
Oh, I just didn't think we coached to practice the way we needed to. You know, just simple as that.
Anybody else? All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank y'all.